on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got a, and yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sookie now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of foxy mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta, even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta, still gotta.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Jared Goff and the Philadelphia Eagles versus Joe Burrow and the New Orleans Saints.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles defense ready to go to work here on this Sunday night. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
So many times when he's on the field, you hear announcers like us talk about how calculating he is when he goes for the football. And what they mean, he has a high football IQ, and he eliminates all the errors that could happen and makes big plays as a result.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 56 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, they stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch every one thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he completes it to Wilson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Philly defense back onto the field. They're going to need to bear down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard line. A handoff out to Harris to begin the drive. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. You look at this Eagle defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Eagles defensive unit back out there. In motion right, that's Wilson. And they cover the jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is...
The Philly defense back onto the field. They'll start with the option. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Setting up the screen, Harris. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Eagles defensive unit back out there. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He finds Wilson. Touchdown! now, New Orleans. Garrett Wilson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here. The Philly defense back onto the field. They'll start the drive with Harris. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. (10-7) our score after one right here on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Burrows, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. On the option left, it's Burrow. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Burrow going to keep it running right. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And they run with Harris off the option. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and Mayer hauls it in. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Eagles defensive unit back out there. They trail here in the 2nd quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. Now Burrow on 1st down. Caught, it's Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Here we go. From midfield now, Burrow. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Here we go.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They run again with Harris. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
That's swung out wide to Harris. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Back to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. All the option left, it's Burrow. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not.
Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Philly defense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Mayer there to bring it in. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
On second down, Burrow. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw here. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzling. The Eagles defensive unit back out there. First down. Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back to throw now on first down. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. The Philly defense back onto the field. They'll start out here with the option left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big. And they got it there on the option play for a loss. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Well, a good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard.